Alright, first session of the weekend coming up next here at Barber Motorsports Park. Super cool opportunity for me this weekend. The riders meeting yesterday, they told us that top 5 in stock 1000 could choose if they wanted to qualify with Superbike or not. So I will be practicing and qualifying in all the Superbike sessions this weekend. It's going to be a really cool experience for me. I've never rode in a Superbike class before. It's going to be cool to, you know, try and catch a toe off those guys and learn from them while I'm out there in my practice and qualifying sessions. Super excited to see, you know, where I stack up and how the bike feels here at Barber. Let's go get it. So first session with the Superbike guys was really cool. It was an awesome experience to get out there with those guys and just try and catch a toe. I got to get behind Josh Herring past me and got to follow him a little bit, so that was really cool, just being able to get in the mix and learn from those guys. Usually I ride in the stock 1000 session for practice and qualifying. This weekend they're allowing the top 5 stock 1000 riders to practice and qualify with the Superbike guys, which was a really cool experience for me, just to get out there with those guys and have some fun. Oh my god, that's pretty fucking awesome. And they won't even let me race Superbike. Right behind David Anthony. Alright, just finished up qualifying 1 here at Barber Motorsports Park. Had an incredible session, really good feeling with the bike the whole time. My crew's been working really hard to get me comfortable for that last little bit. We went way faster that session, got into the 25s. It was my first ever Superbike qualifying session. I'm sitting top 10 out of all the Superbikes, which I'm super stoked about. Just to be out there with those guys was an incredible experience. Being able to chase down Tony Elias and get right with them and see him right there and use him as a carrot to get that lap time was awesome. And Matthew Schultz passed me up the inside, and just to ride with those guys was a super cool experience. I've got a really good feeling with the bike. Was able to lay down really good lap times, like I said, consistent, and yeah, just super stoked on the session. Stock 1000 still has to go again after us, so we don't know where we're going to stack up in the field quite yet, but I feel really good about my lap time and super stoked with our pace here at Barber so far. Session 2 was really good. I had an incredible session. I was feeling really good with the bike. We definitely made huge progress from practice 1. I think it went like 3 seconds a lot faster in session 2. I got to chase down Tony Elias for a little bit and use him as a carrot, which was really cool. Just being out there with those Superbike guys was really helpful. Being able to see them and kind of use them as a carrot was incredible. Just, I mean, being able to latch on and kind of just push, help you push was just a really cool experience for me to be out there, and we got down to 25s. I was top 10 in the session when the session ended for us, which was incredible for my first ever Superbike session. I got a really good feeling on the bike this weekend. We made some changes for today. Go out there and see what we can do in qualifying too.
That's good. Smarter. Did you say smarter?
Yesterday they went out before the stock 1000 qualifying. Today they're going out after, so he already knows like what time he kind of needs to do unless Ezra or Taylor go faster in the superbike session. But right now Hayden is leading with a 25.24. So yesterday Caleb did a 25.5. So it's gonna be awesome. He already knows the time he needs to do, and then he can go out there and try and beat it.
All right, stock 1000 just finished up. Hayden Gillum laid down a 25.2, which is 0.1 faster than he went yesterday. So got to go lay down faster than 25.2. Go out there and see what we can do.
Qualifying 2 just ended. I think Caleb ended up third. They liked the setup yesterday better, so I think they're going to go back to that for the race, unless it rains, but we'll see what happens here.
I just finished up qualifying 2. Definitely not the way we wanted it to go. Didn't go any faster. Went really close to the same lap time we did yesterday, and we went the wrong direction a little bit on the bike. Just didn't have enough or as much confidence in the front end as yesterday. So obviously that's a little bit of a problem. We changed some stuff in the front of the bike and got a little bit more chatter, and it wasn't turning quite as well. So being able to do the same lap time with these problems, I feel really confident heading into the race. We'll throw the other forks back on from yesterday and go out there and see what we can do. It's going to be a brutal race as far as tire management goes. At Road Atlanta, our tires lasted pretty much the whole time, but here tire wear is definitely quite a bit worse, so we need to figure out our strategy for tires so we can make the best decision for the race. So we're going to go do a debrief with the crew guys and figure out what our setup's going to be for the race.
Got an umbrella. Twins Cup is out there right now.
White and red, an ambulance flag.
No, it means that track conditions are changing. Twins Cup just red flag, so we'll see what happens here. But going out for the race, no idea if it's going to be dry or wet. Dude. What the? Why is he going wide everywhere?
Is that front end starting to tuck on him?
Caleb is currently running fourth. He's running wide, so I don't know if there's something not proper or if he's just like anxious or whatever, but he's not doing too hot at the moment, but he's sitting fourth. Alright, they're seven laps in of the 14 race. Caleb looks like he's like just surviving. I don't know what's going on, but he's currently in fifth. fast again, it won't be good. But we'll see what happens.
Here it is. Here it is. Back on the gas. Come on.
Alright, Caleb just passed 5th and 4th. I don't know, he passed Taylor and I think Travis. Now he's in 3rd with 4 laps to go.
Red flag.
Oh. They're gonna call it.
Damn it.
Backdrop of the beautiful vintage museum. It is an extraordinary place here in Motorsports City. Guys like the cars. Come on and give it on. Take a look at the results.
I was like, oh, you're good.
BMW to another podium for Caleb de Corral. And you're not going to miss you in those leathers, are you? Bright orange, but you've taken a stock 1000 like a duck to water, mate. Another podium and 5 to go. You made the move on Taylor and another valuable 16 points. Great race.
Yeah, it was an awesome race. I just got to give it up to my team. My Orange Can Racing team's been working their butt off all week, trying to give me the best bike I can. And just huge thank you to Kirk, everybody who helps me out. This team is just so incredible. Mike Himmelsbach at Olins, my mechanics, everybody's working really well together. So just super thankful to be a part of this team. And like you said, I'm just learning every session in the stock 1000. I don't have very much experience on the 1000, so just learning every session, every race, trying to get better. And just huge thank you to Bell Power Sports, 23 CJ Knows, Bitcoin Bandit, Dianese, everybody who supports me, Nick, my other mechanic, Marissa, my amazing fiance. Thank you to everybody who supports the team, and let's go get them tomorrow.
I got to ask you just before we do the podium, what's been the biggest challenge for you moving on to the stock 1000? We see it a lot with riders moving through from Junior Cup into Twins. You've not seen many riders in recent years move from Twins to stock 1000. What's been the biggest adaptation for you?
Just developing my riding style a little bit different to manage all the power. So especially here at Barber, trying to save tire life is huge, and just dropping that head and getting the bike up on the meat of the tire, because this thing obviously, this BMW M1000RR has a ton of horsepower underneath it, so you gotta keep it planted and keep it tracking and driving forward.
Thanks, Caleb. And there's a big crowd out here. In 3rd place, Caleb de Corral. In 2nd place, Ezra Moat. And the race winner, Hayden Gillum. The trophies will be presented by Sean Fisher from Steel Commander. And
then Nolan coming right back on Travis. And
Commander Stock 1000 class. Our winner today, Hayden Gillum. 2nd place, Ezra Robier. And 3rd place, Caleb Carroll. We'll get started with Caleb. Your first career Stock 1000 podium in the 2nd round, so obviously you're probably pretty happy with that. We talked about on the way over how you kind of messed up a little bit on Road Atlanta, but this hopefully makes up for it. You had a good battle with Travis Wyman. Tell us a little bit about that and how your race went.
Yeah, at the beginning, I knew tire life was going to play into things, so I took it a little easy at the beginning and was battling with Taylor Knapp, and then Travis got by us, and then I ended up getting back by Travis again. And then I was just putting my head down, trying to lay down solid laps towards the end there, and then ended up getting red flag. But super stoked with the pace on the BMW so far. I don't have a whole lot of experience on the bike, and just trying to learn as much as I can every single race, and learn how to ride this 1000 efficient. So The team's working awesome. Huge thank you to Orange Racing for all the hard work we've been putting in. Gotta thank them. The Alpha guys too, with the data and stuff like that has been incredible help. And without those guys, I wouldn't be able to do this. So huge thank you to my team, and yeah, having fun.
All right, good job. Second.
Pretty interesting race today. Started off, I just, with the way tire management has been this weekend, I was trying to conserve my tire as much as possible. We ended up going to a different tire for the race, and I was quite a bit slower pace on it, but I had more pace at the end, so I'm not sure if that was the right call or not yet, but the race ended up getting red flagged with like, what, 1 lap to go or something. Ended up getting my first ever podium in stock 1000, ended up third, so not a bad day. Just really wish I would have pushed a little bit more at the beginning and not let Ezra get such a gap on me. Mid-race, I got into a battle with Taylor Knapp and Travis Wyman. We kind of we're going back and forth a little bit, and it let Ezra get a gap. So not too stoked about that. I think I should have pushed a little bit more at the beginning and not let Ezra get away. And I shouldn't have got myself put in that battle. So definitely some things I need to work on for tomorrow. But super stoked for my team, Orange Cat Racing, with 2-3 on the day. Awesome result for the team, and we're working our butts off to go harder tomorrow and see if we can climb up the ladder a couple spots. But overall, I got to be happy. I got my first ever stock 1000 podium, and the bike feels really good, and we just got to work on a couple things for tomorrow.
My height measurement came out like dead nuts on. It was hilarious. And Kirk is like, oh shit.
Alright, so the race just started. Caleb's in third. He did choose to go with the softer tire for the race, and it is warmer, so we'll see how that plays out. Alright, they are halfway through. Caleb's currently sitting fourth. I think he's saving his tire. Travis just popped up in a second, but Hayden's gone. So we will see what happens here in the second half of the race. Alright, there's 4 laps left to go. I think Caleb's starting to go. Everyone's tires starting to fall off now. He's in fourth, he was in fifth. Somebody went down right there. Hopefully he keeps going. Unknown. think he's a little bit better at keeping his tire, managing the tire. Woohoo.
Caleb Dickerell and Caleb, big smiles and rightly so. Proper hard stock 1000 racing. We love to see it, and a well-deserved 20 points today. Good job.
Yeah, thank you. You know, Hayden was riding good. I got to give credit to him. He had a number this weekend, so just did what I could for my team. My teams were working their butt off. Huge thank you to Kirk and Nick. They gave me the bike for this race, and we definitely had a lot better setup. So super thank you to the guys, everybody at Olin's, Alpha. This BMW M1000RR is a weapon, and I'm just blessed I can ride it.
Great to see you back on the podium, and another double podium for Ezra Bouvier. Ezra Bouvier! In second place, also for Orange Cat Racing, Caleb Dickerell. And the double win, 50 points. In second place, the trophy and the 20 championship points go to Caleb Dickerell. And 2 from 2, it's another.
Sign up today for the full season. By the advance.
Second place today is Caleb Dickerell. He was third yesterday. Apparently there's no team orders, huh?
Just obviously just keep it clean. I knew I was passing my teammates, so make a wise pass and don't do anything dumb. We're both doing pretty well in the championship right now, and obviously our team goal for our team is to be as high as we can in the championship, because that's at the end of the year right now. So try to get as many points as we can every weekend, and keep these Orange Cats in front.
All right, thank you.
Just finished up race 2 here at Barber. Incredible weekend for me, getting on the podium both races. Ezra gave it all he could at Hayden at the beginning of the race. Hayden just had our number this weekend. He was riding awesome. Ezra, you know, battled with him at the beginning and tried to hold him up as much as he could, but he still got us at the end. So ended up 1 spot better today, saved my tire a little bit better, and ended up P2. So yeah, just super stoked on the races here this weekend. Big confidence boost for me, knowing I can be a podium guy week in and week out on these bigger bikes, and just learning every session. You know, keeping that tire under you is huge in this class, and especially this weekend. For whatever reason, we just didn't have the tire advantage, and Hayden was able to, you know, just keep more meat under himself at the end. You know, a little bit better tire at the end, and he would just pull us. So great riding to him, incredible ride, and yeah, just super stoked on my weekend here at Barber. Absolutely love this track, beautiful track. The M1000RR is incredible. Huge thank you to Orange Cat Racing and everybody who supports the team, Alpha, BMW, MotoWorks, 1853 CJ Knows, Bitcoin Bandit, Dionysi. These leathers are amazing. Bell helmets, always protecting my lid. Hopefully I don't need it. And yeah, let's go get them at MotoAmerica.